Hey guys, 20 Twin Makeup here, and for today's tutorial I did this spring inspired look. I actually only used 3 colors from this Jaclyn Hill Volume 2 palette. I used I'm In It, Therapy Sesh, and Not My Journey. I feel like this is going to be a great palette for lots of spring and summer inspired looks because of the shade range and the bright colors. So if you want to twin this look, then just keep watching. So I really want this look to pop, so I'm going to start with a white eyeliner pencil, and I'm going to put this all over my eyelid. This step's completely optional, but I just really want the color to pop. This one is the NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil in Milk. And I'm just going to put this all over. I'm going to go pretty high with that. And then I'm just going to blend this with my finger. This is a creamy pencil. I'm also going to set this. Any translucent powder will do. I'm going to use the Anastasia Beverly Hills. This is the translucent one, and I'm just going to take a beauty blender sponge that's damp rather, and I'm just going to set so the color won't crease on us. And I'm just dabbing that right on top of that white pencil. Oh, I got purple on my chin. Okay, now that we have our eyes set and ready to go, okay, so we're going to be using the Jaclyn Hill Volume 2 palette, and we're pretty much going to be using this second purple shade here from the second bottom row. It's called Therapy Sesh, and I'm going to take a flat eyeshadow brush. This one's the Morphe Jaclyn Hill JH41, and I'm really going to pack this color all over my eyelid. I'm gonna pack this a little above where my eye crease is, because I'm going to go back in with a fluffier brush to blend it out. I lost my train of thought. Okay, so this is what I have. Now I'm going to take a fluffier brush. Let's see, I'm going to use the JH33. It's a little bit fluffy and dense at the same time. I'm going to get a little bit of that Therapy Sesh also, and I'm going to really tap off the excess. I'm going to hold my brush further back like this, and I'm just going to blend out. Okay, I'm going to actually go back in with that smaller brush that we were using before and a little bit more product and darken up again right on top of what we just blended. Okay, now I want to highlight my brow bone. This is a Luxie 239 Precision Shader brush, and I'm going to use that second color in the palette, the In It. It's kind of a sparkly white color. I'm just going to get some on my brush and tap off the excess, and I'm going to focus this right under my brow bone. Yep, I like that. And then I'm gonna take a definer brush for under my eye. And this is the Morphe Jaclyn Hill JH43. And I'm gonna take that same color, the Therapy Sesh. Or actually, I'm actually gonna do Not My Journey. It's the purple that's darker on the bottom row here. Okay, no, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna start with Therapy Sesh, and then I'm gonna go in with Not My Journey. So I'm gonna start with the same one that we have on our eyelid, and that same brush. And just do right, oh, I have got some fall out on my face. Let me dust that off real quick. Let me get a fluffy brush. Okay, back to it. With Therapy Sesh shader or definer brush. And I'm just gonna go right, stay right under my lash line. Kind of smoke it out so that we have it looking like that. Now to go in with that Not My Journey, that second purple shade, or the darker shade on the bottom row. And this one I'm going to keep closer to right under my lash line. And I definitely want to highlight my inner corner, so I'm just going to take any small brush. This one's the JH38. It's a very tiny brush, and I'm going to, I think I'm just going to reuse that In It, that second white shade that has a little bit of shimmer in it. And I actually think I'm going to mix it with the Therapy Sesh, I think. Let's see how that looks. So I'm going to use Therapy Sesh and then the In It so that the white is on the top layer. And just going to highlight right in my inner corner. Okay, I do like how it's lighter in my inner corner. I keep looking in the... I do like how it's lighter in my inner corner, but it's still not sparkly enough for me. So I'm gonna grab the Wet n Wild Loose Highlight Powder. This is in shade Mega Glow. And I'm going to use that same brush and dust it off. And I'm going to put this. There we go. Much better. While I'm at it, I'm actually going to put a little bit of this stuff on my very, very highest point of my brow bone. So just right here. And then same with the other. Okay, so I'm going to use a couple different eyeliners for this look. I'm going to use a black charcoal eyeliner, and then I'm also going to do my waterline with the NYX Faux White, and this is the White Smoke, which looks to me to be a little bit purpley. So I'm going to do my waterline with this one. Okay, I feel like when you do your waterline with like a white or actually any waterline color, I like to set it with a eyeshadow color right on top of it because I feel like it just has more of a lasting power. So I'm going to take a skinny brush. This is the Morphe Jaclyn Hill JH42, and I'm going to go in with that second shade, the I'm in It, that same one. Sorry, my dog is barking at something. And I'm just gonna stamp this right on my inner where I just put the eyeliner. Just like that. And I'm gonna take the black, this is the NYX Glossy Black Liner, and I'm just gonna put this really tight and close to my lash line, my lower lash line. Okay, so now I'm going to use gel liner on my top lid. I'm going to use this sweet dollar store brush that I got. It's a Wet n Wild angled liner brush, and I'm going to use the NYX Gel Liner and Smudger. I've never used this before. This is shade Jet Black. Yeah, Jet Black. So we shall see how this goes. Oh, it's nice. Okay. And I'm just going to start with my wing, which is going to be, I want to do a really dramatic wing. Okay, so I like this eyeliner, but I feel like it's super slick. Like, I guess because it's smudgy, it's more liquidy than it is gel-like, if that makes any sense. So I think I can blend it. I just really want a really crisp line, and it's not as, I don't know how I feel about it. I like it though. I like how black this is. I think I just need a super, maybe even a smaller brush than this. But I'm still gonna use a Q-tip to clean up around the edges, so I think you'll be fine. I'm gonna take one of these IT or Nail Tea Q-tips. It has a super pointy edge. And I'm actually gonna take a makeup wipe. Any makeup wipe will do, just because I don't want the Q-tip to be super too wet, so I'm just gonna squeeze some of this on the Q-tip itself. And I'm just gonna clean up right underneath of my eye. And I'm just gonna go back in with some concealer real quick and just touch up a little bit so that it's just a tiny bit. And I'm actually gonna take another one of those Q-tips and I'm just gonna blend it out. Okay, now we're gonna go in with some mascara. I'm gonna use Telescopic on my lower lash line. I like this one because it doesn't really have a brush, it's like a rubber brush head. And so I feel like I can get really close to my lower lash line. Okay, so I went ahead and also popped on some eyelashes, and then I also carried the black eyeliner on my lower lash line all the way in because I felt like once I had the dramatic eyelashes on, I wanted to go ahead and carry the black eyeliner all the way in. So now for lipstick, I really want to kind of just keep a nude neutral lip. So I'm gonna outline my lips with the NYX matte lip liner in shade Stockholm. And I'm just gonna line, I do overline a little bit, not too much, but a little bit. Okay, and then on top I'm going to use Bare Minerals Gloss. This is shade Groovy. Now this is super nude color. See? Because I really want my eyes to be the focus. Okay, now for blush, I guess I also want to keep the blush. It would be hard, I feel like, to do a purple or a pink blush. Maybe we could do a purple. Maybe not though. I think I'm gonna go in with, this is a Makeup Geek color in shade Romance. And any blush brush will do. So keeping it nice and neutral, but this is a really pretty color. I like it. And for highlight, I'm going to use that same, I'm going to use that same Wet n Wild shade, but this time I'm going to take a fluffier brush. I'm going to just use the Morphe Jaclyn Hill JH09. And I'm going to highlight right in the hot points of my cheeks. I really need to buy the Jaclyn Hill highlighters, but I haven't bought them yet. And then I'm also going to take a little bit, I like to do my Cupid's bow, the tip of my nose, a little bit of my chin, and I like to do my forehead, which is completely optional. So here is the finished look that we did. I think this is a great look for spring, and we only used 2 of the shades out of this Jaclyn Hill palette, and this is the look. So thank you guys so much for watching. As always, please like the video, and if you want to ring the bell, you'll get a notification every time that I upload a video. Bye!